You can go ahead, bro.
Uh, Shalom, I give all praise to Yahweh Shem Rashad. Belongs to the elders GMS. Peace and blessings to the Hakim. Dr. David and truth and sincerity. That's your brother Yakanan from GMS, Louisiana Saints. And that's the brother Ayash from GMS, Mississippi, man. The Mississippi camp. You know, coming at you once again with another lesson. You know, this lesson here is going to be solely in response to this nigga, man. Pretty much saying that the Deuteronomy 28th chapter has no prophecies. You know, you want to say something out?
Con. Just like you was saying, bro. Some nigga that vocab vouching for, Dr. Eric Mason and Damon Richardson, and the title of the video is Deuteronomy 28 Irrefutable Interpretation, man. But soon as he starts off, he said the book of Deuteronomy is not a prophetic book, man. So I'm gonna play it. Let them say it, and then we're gonna get into the scriptures, man, and we're gonna pull some facts up, man. And let you know that the book of Deuteronomy, all right, is a prophetic book, man. Let me play it.
Deuteronomy is not a prophetic book. Let me say that again. Deuteronomy is not a prophetic book. So when you look at the things that are happening, when you see blessings and cursings, those aren't prophecies. Those are is a bilateral and unilateral covenants
Yeah, and that's really the point, man. It's all he need to say. He slowed it down. Nigga was proud with it. Like he got it. Off as hell, man. To say Deuteronomy is not a prophetic book, man. They let you know, all right, that Christianity is being ground into powder by the truth of Yahweh Shemal Shah, man. You had something to say, bro?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Let me get straight to it. Because he said the blessings and the cursings, is not a prophecy, man. But like I said, we're gonna go straight to it.
Want me to get out?
I'm gonna pull it up, bro. In fact, we're gonna go straight to Deuteronomy 28 and get 43. And it says the Deuteronomy 28 and 43. It said, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down low. And that's Esau and these other heathens, man. They have gotten up very high of us, and we become very low, man. It's the same setup in every city in America, man. All right, Jake at the bottom, Esau running everything in the background, and these heathens, are above us, man, in these neighborhoods, man.
Right. On an economical scale too, man. They're above us, man. They live in the plush homes, the best size of the city, the best paved roads, best houses, the best of everything, man. Yeah, we're in the slums, We dealing with the property of poverties, man.
In verse 44, it said, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Now, that's one of the curses if we were disobedient, man. Now, the nigga said that the book of Deuteronomy is not prophetic. The curses and blessings is not prophetic. But prophecy just means to say before, man. So Moses was telling us these things before they happen, man. So we're gonna go get some. I'm gonna let I got some pictures out. Now, this is all right. So like
I got one too. Out whenever you're ready.
Okay, come. All right, now this is the income. All right, for the wealth building in America, man. Now the so-called white man, annual income is $134,230. So-called black man income is $11,030, and Hispanic is over 13,000, close to 14,000, man. You know, so the scripture that it said, that what the scripture said in Deuteronomy, the stranger shall get very high over thee. When you look at this chart, you know, the curses is screaming at you, man. You know, the Esau, all right, is making, for every $5 Jake make, Esau makes 100 plus, man. You know, so by the time Esau get to 100,000, Jake just said 10,000, man. You know, that's us being the tail, man. You know, as Moses said thousands of years ago, man. That's prophecy, man. You know, you got it, bro.
Yeah, this is I got two of them.
Come, come,
This is Haggai 1:6. That ye sow much and bring in little.
come. You know, because the so-called Latinos, all right, Hispanics and so-called blacks, Negroes, they do most of the work, man. They the hands and feet of this society, man. All right, who you think build those suburbs, though? Like the brother said, those plush homes that those Edomites live in. All right, Esau ain't build them. You know, most likely it was Issachar, man, so-called Hispanics. You know, but they're at the bottom when it comes to economics, man. You know, cause they do a lot of work, but they bring in little, man. You know,
Right.
come on.
Yeah, it says ye have sown much, but bring in little. Ye eat, but ye are not. Ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye are clothed, you, but there is none warm, and you have earned wages, to be put in bags with holes.
Come. And that's talking about the Israelites, man. You know, because that's that check to check living, man. Who's known for that, man? Esau not known for that, man. You know, Esau be set up, man. You know, Esau comes in, all right, already 100,000 strong, man. You know, it's little kids, man. You know,
Right. I was
uh,
gonna say something.
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I just seen the Edomite about 2 days ago on the TV. He was saying how he purposely quit his job to basically bring his father around every 50 states because he's a World War II veteran. He want to let his father live out his dream of traveling all 51 states or so and meeting with other World War II veterans, man, and visiting different museums and shit. Where the Jake can do that? Where Jake can do that? He just
Shit, nah.
perfectly quit his job, man, and live off his expenses that he have earned through working to basically play out his father's dream, man.
And I got a chart for you, El. Now this is the retirements for the average so-called white man, blacks and Hispanic. You know, and it goes right into what you just said, bro. Now the average retirement for so-called white family is $130,472. For Jake, all right, Negro is 19,000 $49, and the so-called Hispanic is a little bit over $12,000, man, retirement, man. You know, so
Oh man,
that's
that's not living. That's not living.
yeah,
Even what you read earlier about 11,000 wages coming in. Most of these cities, you live in a high populated city, a city like Houston, a city like all down south is really just falling down to pieces when you get into the Louisianas, Alabamas, Mississippi's and shit. But you live in a place like Georgia, Houston, California, Vegas, New York, man, you gotta come on with it, man. You gotta at least be making 60,000, man. You know, 40,000 at the most. Little 11,000, man. You can't buy a Whopper from McDonald's, man.
nah, man. You can't live by as a man. You can't even live by yourself, man. You know, making
That's right.
12,000 $12,000, man.
That ain't shit, man. A year. That's nothing. That is nothing, man.
And now this is a prophecy going into the Edomites out, and I read that for you, bro. Um, this Psalm 73 and 3. It said, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." And we know Esau is the wicked according to the Bible. It says, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are
Right.
not." Go ahead, bro. Slack.
Go ahead. You got it. Go
Okay,
ahead. Doc.
come. It said, "They are not in trouble as others, neither are they plagued like other men."
Right, and that's evident, man. They ain't plagued like other men. They're not plagued with the judicial system. They're not plagued with the different plagues of diseases. They're not plagued on many scales, man. You look at these devils, they're living good, man. They're driving $180,000 Lamborghinis, man, on a daily basis, Ferraris. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're not plagued like other men. The police is not patrolling their neighborhoods, asking them why they're standing outside. Okay, they're not having to worry about other Edomites breaking into their homes, man. We put when we stay in the hood, we put burglar bars on our houses for a reason, man. That's not to keep the birds out, man. That's to keep niggas out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Other so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans like us, that's just keep them out, man. Showing you the curses upon these people, man. We're living them out, you know.
Come, bro. Oh,
You got a
I
little
got
more in there?
nah.
You
That
want
yeah, that
you
was
want to
it.
chime in on it?
Nah, that was it, bro. Like I said, you hit everything, man. I got another video for us that drive home my point, though, bro.
Yeah, I had one too. I was holding.
Okay, come.
You can break it down. This is Baruch 3:8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments."
Come. And it said, "Yet this day," you know. So just as Deuteronomy 28:6 says how we'll be sold to our enemies, you know, from Deuteronomy 28 to now, we still in captivity, man, from the transatlantic slave trade, you know, because he, in the video, he goes into how can we identify ourselves, in the Bible through the transatlantic slave trade, man, because Deuteronomy 28:6 to 8, all right, describe the transatlantic slave trade, man, you know. But I say them niggas be coons. This nigga talking about Christ, you know. But when you in Christianity, you will say any goddamn thing, man. You know,
That's right.
you say anything, cause they don't even make no sense for what he said, man. Even them Edomite theologians, they know that Deuteronomy had prophecy in it, man. But you get one of the blackest niggas on the planet, and he come and say, "Oh, how can you identify yourself with Deuteronomy 28:6 to 8? Cause we here, man. We still here, you
Yeah,
know."
we did that up. But the scriptures in Numbers 35 and 33 say
Dig
that
deep into
It's
America's
like,
17
they were
trillion.
going to be found in our enemy's hand, in their possession, man. That they paid our blood in the streets of America, man.
come.
And we still found in this man's hands. That's prophecy, man.
And
We're not back in our homeland living comfortably, man, with no words. We're still catching hell.
come. You
Yeah,
know?
got a little more, and it says, "According to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord thy God, hear Israel the commandments of life, give ear to the understanding of wisdom." And this is the point when the Lord asking a wicked nigga like that, man. He's saying, "How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country, that thou art filled with the dead," man.
Come. You know?
The Lord asking the question, how it happened to you, man? That you in your enemy's land, that you basically in a strange country, man, serving under your enemies.
Come, bro. And the Lord tell us in the scriptures, man, how we got in that position, man. And
That's right, bro.
I'll get that for you real quick, man. But like I say, it be Jake, all right, these Christians, all right, they come with the dumbest arguments, man. And the scripture tell us everything, man. That's why, when the lights go out in America, that nigga not gonna know what to do, man. That shit not gonna work, man. We all one in Christ, man. All this shit gonna go out the door, man. You know. This is Isaiah 50:1. It said, "Thus said the Lord, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement? whom I have put away, or it which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you? Behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves, and for your transgression is your mother put away, man. So for our iniquities, we sold ourselves, man. That's how we got on those slave ships, because of our iniquities. And like you just brought out, we yet this day in our captivity, man. And we subject to payments, man. All right. Even that black ass nigga, when he get through saying that dumb ass shit, his ass still got to pay lights, rent,
Tax,
water.
tax.
Yeah.
He still taxed them with. You can research this, man. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans will tax way higher than the average the heathens, man. We'll tax the most, man. You know.
Come.
When you in your hood, man, you see that they come and put boots. And when I say boots, they put the boots on the tires of your car for unpaid tickets and all the other shit. They do it in the hoods, man. They don't go to these plush white neighborhoods and do that shit. They go to the hoods and do it. They put tickets on our cars, man.
Come.
Tax us, man. You're not doing it to the Edomites like that, man. They put speed cameras in the hood, man.
That's those snares, man.
That's right, man.
I got a quick video, bro, and it's gonna go into it some more, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
$1 billion economy, and you'll find fractures beneath the surface. The spoils are split unevenly between men and women, old and young, high school dropouts, and MBAs. But one of the most divisive disparities is only skin deep. This is the economy in black and white. Everything you own, houses, stocks, cars, that's your wealth. In 2011, the wealth of the median white household was over $110,000. African Americans on average, 17 times less, just over $6,000. And housing has a lot to do with it. For the average American, their home is the most valuable part of their portfolio. It's an investment that can appreciate with time, and it can be passed from one generation to the next. But the rate of homeownership among whites is 28% higher than that of blacks, and the lingering effects of segregation could be to blame. Discriminatory practices by the Federal Housing Authority prevented African Americans from buying houses in many suburban neighborhoods. The Fair Housing Act of 1968 sought to level the playing field. But by then, African Americans were entering a housing market that had already seen massive appreciation. Meanwhile, white families had seen their housing investment soar in value during their head start. Fast forward to the 21st century, minority groups were again victims of housing exploitation, this time by big banks. Bank of America and Wells Fargo, among others, were compelled to pay hundreds of millions of dollars in fines and restitution for pushing minorities into exploitative subprime mortgages and charging them higher rates and fees. This contributed to the fact that blacks and Hispanics lost nearly a quarter of their wealth between 2004 and 2010. Whites lost just 1% during that same period. So the American economy houses two realities, one black, one white. The divide between them, a measure of inequality.
Come. Hey, and that video just summed up a lot of precepts you just brought out, man. They said the stranger shall get high above thee, man. Talk about how they had the head start, all right, in the housing ownership, man. By the time Jake was able to buy a house, so-called white man had flipped his house 4, 5, 6 times, man, due to appreciation, man. And then it said blacks and Latinos lost 25% in their wealth. That's what you brought out in Haggai, man. You work hard but bring in little, and you put it in the bag with holes, man.
Right. Hey, man.
What you say, bro?
One thing come to mind, man. Just by growing up in this society, you grew up watching the Jeffersons and the Good Times, man. Them niggas wasn't struggling. Even in the intro of the sitcom, struggling to surviving, man. Good times, them niggas was struggling, man, to try to make it. The white man was living good, man. Wait up.
All right, this back in Deuteronomy 28, and it said, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee, man. So wherever Jake scattered it, man, them curses there, man. You know, we can't shake these curses, man. All right, we can't leave the country. You know, even though America is where the curse is most intensified, you still gonna be under that curse, man. You know, because Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, know, all right, the spirit that dwells in each person, man. If you an Israelite, them curses gonna be there, man. You know, and it said, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hast hardened not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, man. And we seen, all right, the effects of these curses how it destroyed our people, man. Especially, you know, down here where we at, like you said, bro, down here in Jackson, Mississippi, all right, New Orleans, man. You go to those wars, man, those projects and shit. That's the result of the curses, man. That's the destroyed our people, man. You know.
That's right, bro.
And it says to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed, all right, upon thy seed. So if these curses gonna be on thy seed, that's talking about in the future, man. That's a prophecy, man. How can they be talking about now when your seed ain't came out yet, man? You know, it's talking about the whole bloodline, man, that trickle down to us today, man. It said upon thy seed forever, man. And we just went through these is recent statistics that we brought up, man. It's talking about the same thing that Deuteronomy is talking about, man. You know.
Yeah, I looked up some on my phone.
Come on, bring it
I
out,
put it
bro.
I put in on Google top states for poverty, and it says using the census data for poverty, we have created a list of states, and DC is the highest poverty rate, had the highest poverty rate. It
God
says
damn.
it says Kentucky number of people living below poverty from the year 2013 is 800,635 people, man. It says DC, the number of people below the poverty level since 2013 is 115,551. And they named the states, man. It says Georgia, Arkansas. Well, they got Mississippi as number one. You know, New Mexico is number two. Louisiana number three. Arkansas number four. Georgia number five. And they got DC for six. And they got I believe Kentucky for seven. You know, and that's all what Jake dwells, man.
Come on.
You know.
So numbers don't lie, man.
All right, numbers don't lie, man. You go riding in those certain places. You look like a glimpse straight out of slavery, man. Like you just like the slave markets just ended, man. You look at some of the houses Jake live in, the shit sit on the ground like a plantation home, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like slave quarters, man.
Come on.
Niggas come outside all nappy head, sweaty, you know, looking crazy in the face, ugly and shit, man. Jake living in the properties, man. So I don't know what that nigga's talking about, man.
Come
We
on.
are living it.
Come on.
We experiencing it, man.
Hey, you
You know?
have. Come on, bro. This is Second Ezra chapter 14, verse 3. It said, then said he unto me, in the bush I did manifestly reveal myself unto Moses and talk with him when my people served in Egypt, and I sent him and led my people out of Egypt and brought him up to the mount of where I held him by me a long season. You know, when Moses went to the mount for 40 days, man. You know, and Yahweh, the Most High, was breaking bread with him, man. You know, and he's gonna go into it, and told him many wondrous things, and showed him the secrets of the times and the end, and commanded him, saying, these words shalt thou declare, and these shalt thou hide. You know, so Moses knew the end, man. You know, that's why he was able to go into Deuteronomy, you know, and go through those whole curses, man, because the Lord had already, like you always say, bro, the Most High laced them up, man. You know, Moses knew, all right, he knew he was gonna go into captivity. He knew he wasn't gonna do right. You know, he knew that when we did do right, all right, in the kingdom, we was gonna get Deuteronomy 1 through 14, man. You know, But he already knew all this. He was just speaking it the way the Lord told him, because the Lord told him to hide certain things, man. You know.
That's right, bro.
I think I got one more scripture, bro. Unless you had something else.
Well, I had one.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is Lamentations 2:15. It says, "All that pass by clap their hands at thee, they hiss and wag their head at the daughters of Jerusalem, saying, Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?" It says, "All thy enemies have opened their mouths against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, We have swallowed her up." Certainly, this is a day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it.
Come on, man. Israel laughing stock out here, man. You know? And that's why today, even when we say we the Israelites, you know, people think that's a joke, man. You know, especially down there with them scoffers y'all got, man. They think it's a joke, man. You know, you say you an Israelite, we the true children of the Bible, all right, the children of the Most High. You know, they think it's a joke, man. Ain't no way you can be the people, man. You know, they even say, even if they don't believe it's the so-called Jews, they be like, I don't believe it's them, but I know it's not you, you know?
Yeah, man. They laugh at us, man. You know, it's a game to them. I had another one to prove a point too.
Go ahead, bro. Let it ride, bro.
This is Hebrews 11 and about 14. It says, For they say such things, declaring plainly that they seek a country." Talking about us, man.
Come.
We're the only ones that seeking a country. The rest of these people, they already know where they from. They know their heritage, they know their lineage, who they go back to, who their foreparents is. You know, we the only people that believe that we from Africa, that we from America, man. But through the spirit that the Lord have woken us up, we the only ones that seek a country of our own, man.
Come.
We don't have nothing to call our own here, man.
Come, bro.
You know, showing you that's prophecy, man.
Come, bro. We looking.
Yeah, man. What you about to say?
I was just saying, we looking to get back to our homeland, man. You know, we looking to get back to Jerusalem, man. You know, we know this ain't our rest, man. You know, we not wanted here. You know, we the nation that's despised. All right, the people that's despised, man. You know, we
That's why I say in the Lamentation I just read, they say they hiss and gnash their teeth at the daughters of Israel, man. That's not a good thing. That's like when somebody, like look at them people. Them people fucked up. You know, they make that, you know, they ball their face up in anguish, man. They don't look at us as a beautiful people, man. They just look at us as entertainment. When they pass through the hoods, they're driving fast to get the hell out the hood. You know, they're running into people, running lights just to get out the hood when they passing through work. And they're looking at us like, you know, these people are messed up. They on crack. They on heroin. They on all different forms of dope. They're bugged out. You know? Talking about these. This isn't talking about nobody else but our people, man. This is not happening to the Moabites, which is, the groups. You know, you don't see the Arabs in this type of state of mind, man. You don't see you're starting to see white folks like that because they're starting to become the new niggas, man.
Mm-hmm.
The white man is the new nigga on the planet Earth. Mm-hmm. And the curses are flipping on him now. And that's only why you're seeing it. But on a lower scale, you don't see it, man. Them people, like I said, they're living good, man. All nations are living good. They're better than the Israelites, man.
And that's a prophecy in Deuteronomy as well, man. How the curses gonna overtake our enemies, man.
That's right.
You know? So the Deuteronomy explains all these things, man. How Israel shall dwell in safety alone, you know. Who is like unto Israel, man, you know, a nation saved of the Lord, you know, all that's in Deuteronomy, man. You know, so for that nigga to make that statement, you know, they let you know, all right, that the Lord's not dealing with no Christians, man, or no nigga calling on Christ, man. You know, because the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man. You know, so you don't understand these prophecies, you know, you ain't got the spirit, man. You know.
Right. And we could definitely went into the slave ships because it was prophesied. That was prophecy that was gonna happen. That only happened to one nation and one nation of people only, man. Went on cargo slave ship. The scripture tell you all throughout and maybe you can post it up in post production. All throughout Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, you get around, I believe I guess it's 30. Let me get it. I'm gonna put my eyes on it, man.
I got a quick one for you too, though, bro.
Alright, let me get it. It's right here.
Oh man.
Yeah, you get around 48. That only happened to one nation of people only, man. Putting the yokes of irons on our neck. That ain't happened to anybody else. That's prophecy, man. That happened. That actually happened. You can go put it in your local search engine on your computer and put yokes of iron, slavery, yokes of iron on people next. Who's gonna pop up? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, man. You know? But go ahead with your precept. I'll come back.
Hey, this gonna back you straight up, bro. The Spirit brought this one straight out. This Daniel 9:11. It said, "Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him." And
That's a cut.
yeah.
Cut to that nigga, man. Cut. That's a deep cut to that nigga, man.
It said verse 12, get the sword go deeper, bro. And it said, and he had confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem, man. Like
That's a cut and twist that bitch, man.
God.
I cut him and then twisted in it.
Come, bro. And that go back to what you say, Deuteronomy 28, man. They ain't been done to nobody else, man. Under the heaven, man, except Israelites, man. You know.
That's right, man. That's why get this prophecy too. Get Psalm 79.
Come.
This ain't happening to nobody else, man.
Where you want to start at, bro?
Start at 2.
Okay, come. This is Psalm 79:2. It said, "The dead bodies of thy servants have thou given to be meat unto the fowls of heaven, the flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth."
Right, man. It only happened to the Israelites, man. Using our kids, using the adults as alligator bait, man. Using the Latinos and Native Americans as dog food, chopping them up, man, and giving them to the dogs for the coquishadors. Using our people, throwing them overboard to the sharks, man. They did that, man. That's prophecy right there. So what is a bugged out nigga in a Christian church talking about, man?
Yeah. Jake want to stay here, man. You want to keep going, bro?
Yeah, go to 3.
Okay, come. It said, "Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem, and there was none to bury them."
That's right, man. That's plain. That's plain. That's why we hold a sign up with the Israelite babies on it, use that alligator bait, man. The postcards and stuff, man. That's plain, man. It ain't happening to nobody else, man. That ain't happened to those damn gooks. That ain't happened to the damn East Indians. You know? It happened to the so-called white man. White man was the one doing it.
Come.
You know? What is the nigga talking about, man?
Yeah. Yeah, horrible. That was a horrible statement. You know? And then like I say, the nigga, you see how the nigga said it twice and slowed it down like that nigga had it, man.
Yeah, he had it all together.
Yeah, like that nigga said something that's never been heard before.
Stupid ass nigga, man.
And
But
then,
the Lord, that's why I'm waiting for the Lord to start just killing you niggas in droves, man. I'm talking about the hundreds and hundreds of thousands, man. That's what I'm waiting for, man. I'm killing niggas like that, man. Off with his fucking tongue, man. And I'm getting blunt. It just ridiculous the shit that come out of niggas' mouths out of the Christian church, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got it.
Gun. It said verse 4. It said we are become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us, man. You know?
Right. Read 5, huh?
Okay, come. Oh, Salaki. Get back to it, bro.
5 and 6.
Okay, come. And it said, how long, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, wilt thou be angry forever? Shall thy jealousy burn like fire? It said, pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name.
Right, man. And that's what we asking, how long? And the Lord has not kept his anger, man. That's why the Lord has woken that certain amount of men, man, that he let. 1/3. The Lord has not kept his anger forever, man.
Come, bro.
Just for a period of time. And basically we asking the Lord to pour out his wrath upon the heathen, man. That's why you got heathens, man, getting jacked up now, man. At an all-time high, man. These heathens seeing the brothers on the highways and byways, their knees get weak and drop down to the ground, face down, falling down and shit, man.
Come.
Yep. And you're gonna see many more.
What you had?
Many more, man.
What you had? Well, I'm saying, what you had? Billy Graham just got took out of here. Got that nigga Stephen Hawkins. You know.
Right.
Lord, Xing these heathens out, man. You know the nigga, these heathens that y'all have in high prestige, man. That y'all look up to, man. You know the Lord taking these niggas out, man.
That's right, man. Yeah, man. That's, that shit, man. Somebody back in the day, man. If that guy who we talking about, if he was back then, in the time of our power, man, he'd get his head taken off, man.
Mm-hmm.
Saying such things that come out of his mouth like that, man. Cause he speak like scripture. He speak when he know not of, man.
Come, bro.
You know, he fell short of the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. That nigga don't know a goddamn thing, man.
Come, bro.
You know, and many of you guys, man, come on the comment boards talking you little shit, throwing up your little NIV scriptures, man. Throwing up your little NIV scriptures and not even knowing what the hell you talking about, man.
You Christian looking horrible out here, man.
Looking bad, man. You need an Alka-Seltzer, man. You niggas looking bad out here.
This the book of John, chapter 5, verse 43. It says, I am come in my Father's name, and you receive me not. And this Yahweh Shai speaking, man. You know, he came in the name of Yahweh. You know, and it's the same thing today with the Christians, man. You know, we come in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and they receive us not. And then it said, if another shall come in his own name, ye will receive, man. All right, that's why they believe these niggas TD Jakes, Creflo, all right, Nathaniel, all right, 7. You know, they receive them niggas.
Yeah, comfy. You got the niggas back then when I was coming out in the knowledge and wisdom, understanding, and the truth, man. You had a nigga named Comfy. You niggas believed in that guy, man. You believe he was the God-sent comforter, man. You know, you Jakes believe that shit, man.
In verse 44, it says, how can ye believe which receive honor one of another, and seek not the honor that comes from the Most High only? And you seen how proud that nigga was. You know, he did that just to try to be deep so people can look at him in some certain type of light, man. You know, he did that to receive honor one of another, man. You know, he wasn't worried about the glory of the Most High, man. You know, to make that dumb ass statement, man. You know?
Right. And we forgot the Geico lizard, fucking polite. He done came and made his money off you niggas. Got you to believe in him, and now he gone, man. He living in the Hollywood Hills with the white bitch. You know? Can't forget him.
Come. Yeah, He pulled a major one over Jake, man.
Yeah, the ghetto Geico lizard, man.
Yeah. And it said, verse 45, do not think that I will accuse you to the Father. There is one that accuses you, even Moses, in whom ye trust. For had ye believed Moses, you would have believed me, for he wrote of me.
Ooh, cut, man.
Prophecy, man. You know, how could Moses write of Yahushua 1,000 years before, man, and the book of Deuteronomy not be a prophet, man? I mean, the book of prophecy, man. You
I'm gonna
know?
get one. He's trying to find it real fast.
Come,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep
come.
bringing it out.
And it said, but if you believe not his writings, how shall ye believe my words, man? And that nigga don't believe the writings of Deuteronomy 28. If you don't believe the Deuteronomy 28 6 to 8 is talking about the transatlantic slave trade, all right, the Negroes, you know, the West Indies and Haitian, you know, then you don't understand, all right, you don't believe the words that's in Deuteronomy, man. If you don't understand that we're supposed to be a people above all people, you know, you don't believe the words of Deuteronomy, man, you know.
That's right, bro.
That was
Yeah,
it.
it's just that plain, man. Hey, hard.
Come.
Trying to find one, man. What that one you just read?
This was St. John 5 and 45.
Okay. But go ahead, let me try to find this one, and it's back in Deuteronomy.
What you want to talk about, bro?
It tell you how peppers should come out of Judah.
Oh, this in Genesis.
Okay.
It's another one, Deuteronomy 18, the one he was talking about. I read it for you.
Yeah, I got one. I got it.
Okay, come.
This is Deuteronomy 18:15. And the Lord thy power will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto thee. And it says, unto him ye shall hearken.
Mm-hmm. And that's what Yahushua was speaking about. You know? That's exactly the scripture Yahushua was talking about when he was cutting them Pharisees, man. You know? How can you? Because they was all about the law. You know, Moses. You know, it was referred to as the law of Moses. You know, which they believe. You know, but then he said, how can you say you believe in Moses when Moses wrote of me?
Yeah, man. You can't get over that one, man. Can't get around that. Can't get around that, man.
But yeah, that's all I had, bro. Unless you had something else.
Yeah, I was looking. See if I could probably run into it real fast. Other than that, you know, if you want, you can send it out.
All right, come, bro, come. But yeah, that was like I say, the point was made. I say we just want to touch on Deuteronomy. You know, bring out the facts to go with it, man. You know, cause Scripture tell us to prove all things, man. You know, cause that nigga just made that dumb statement. Then he finna go on a rant about his opinions, man. You know, or he finna slaughter the scriptures, man. You know, but you know I say through the Spirit, man, we gonna bring these things out for the elect, man. You know, and niggas can believe what they want to believe, man. You know, cause it's some people here that were just born to get to take a horrible death, man. You know, and we just pray we not part of it, man. You know, but you know, death to 2/3, man. You know, death to this beast system. You know, which is America, the EU, and NATO. You know, and Kwam Yasha Allah, man. You know, but yeah,
Right, bro.
you can close us out, El.
Yeah, man. So, like the brother said, man, depth to this place, man. Depth to 2/3 and Coon, and you goddamn Uncle Tom's out there, man. You know, double honors to our elders GMS, peace and blessings to the Akim.
God.
The sincere Aki might have labeled the truth of sincerity, man. Shalom. Stay up.
Shalom.